Hi everybody, Tashi here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. I hope everybody had a fabulous Thanksgiving with family and friends and lots of good food. So, you are looking at my very special new addition here. So I thought I would come on quick. Number one, this was his Thanksgiving outfit. It was a gift in his box opening. He came over from Annie at Annie Bananas. And he's just too cute not to share. I'm probably going to leave him in it for a few days. I don't want to excessively change him, and I want to enjoy looking at him in this. So I did kind of do like a soft announcement of his name in my previous video, but it really wasn't a reborn related video. So I wanted to give you all a chance to hear his name and a name reveal. And to those of you new, hello and welcome. This is my little boy, my first Claire Taylor silicone, my first and only, I should say. And he just arrived on Wednesday. He is the Andrew sculpt by Claire Taylor. And yep, that's him. So without further ado, everyone, please welcome Keaton Andrew. So, yay, I'm here officially. So, Keaton Andrew. Andrew is, I gave him Andrew for his middle name. I thought it sounded really nice. I like the flow of Keaton Andrew. And Andrew, as I just said, is the name of his sculpt. And all of Claire's babies go home with the sculpt name, like he has like an embroidered bib and diaper cover and shirt, and blanket. Everything has his name on it. Everything has Andrew. So I wanted to, incorporate that in and be able to use it. And this baby, and I'm going to tell you a funny story about previous mommies, but in just a minute. But his previous name was Gabriel. So obviously, I love the name Gabriel. Many of you know my son's name is Gabriel. And I would have loved to have kept his name, but Gabriel, my son, was definitely not keen on a baby being named after him. And it might have gotten a little confusing too. So, I've already gotten to use the name Gabriel, obviously. So, that is the only reason why Keaton did not keep his name. Normally, if a baby comes to me from a previous mommy, I am a very sentimental person, and that baby keeps their name. And I love it too. I guess if I really, really didn't like a name, maybe I would change it. But so far, babies that have come to me, I have really liked the names anyway. And kind of knew the baby by that name. So anyway, up on the bed is Shay. Y'all saw her in her little Thanksgiving outfit, looking so cute. And we have Asir. He is not in a Thanksgiving outfit, but he's just in a little flannel and cute little moccasin shoes and gray pants, looking oh so cool and cute. Say yes, you're still mommy's cutie pie. Number one, main in my heart. Y'all know Asir is like the heart. He's got a special place, and he knows it, right? You know it. Don't be looking all crabby, because you know mommy loves you. And of course, my Shay. And the other babies are actually, some of them are behind me. I managed to put a few snowflakes on this wall, just to look pretty for videos. As a lot of you know, this was my daughter Noelle's room, up until very recently. And this is going to be Gabriel's room as soon as my surgery is done. So probably after the holidays, we'll move him up here. But for now, I am using the room to film. And I had on the wall here, there was like a long, full-length mirror hanging. And from the back of the mirror, like that it looks like mold, but it's not. It's like, if you know what the back of a mirror with like that silvery stuff, it just kind of rubbed off on the wall. And I think maybe some of it scrubbed off. I'm not even sure, but I couldn't get this off. So just as a distraction, I guess. I mean, I could have hung some, I don't know. It's very temporary, the room. So, with the condition that my back is in, there's not much I can do. So, did hang a few snowflakes. Anyway, I am hanging in there. I almost went to the emergency room the other night. I'm really, each day is getting more and more grueling, and I don't even, just, please pray for me, pray with me. May I make it till the 29th, and on the 29th, may the neurosurgeon say, yes, let's get you in 5 days from now, or 3 days from now, or whatever, very, very fast, because I just, my body just cannot take any more of this. Like, every day I say that and I seem to manage, but I would not wish this on anyone ever. But hopefully I'll be feeling like, so much better after the surgery, and that's his life. That is life. So, little Keaton Andrew, despite the pain I'm in, I sure am enjoying him. Oh my gosh. It's like I'm in a dream. He is absolutely amazing. I will be doing a full details video of him. I just didn't know if I had it in me. I don't think I do. To kind of get him undressed and go through all his details, this evening. I'm kind of using, as I take the Motrin, and the, nerve medicine, I get maybe a 2-hour window where, the edge is off. But of course, in that time, I am getting household things and feeding, the kids and the sugar gliders and, what absolutely has to be done. So, by the time I get to fun stuff, I'm really white knuckling it. But that is, at least I'm managing to get things done. And, yeah, so anyway, again, very soon I will definitely do a full details video, because he, although he is a baby, and that's what I'm going to talk about, this evening, he is a baby that has had previous mommies, so some of you may have seen him, may have seen his details and all that, but to those of you that haven't, I am going to share, and I'll also be able to share with you, what excellent condition he is, being the fact that, he has had several mommies. I am very, very impressed. His previous mommies took excellent care of him. I'm sorry, I keep standing in front of the light, ladies. But yeah, he was, I know he was well loved, but very well cared for. So it's very funny. Yesterday, someone had left a comment, and I realized that Keaton's first mommy was Miss Serenity. And I had absolutely no idea. I felt like such a fool because at my box opening, I'm like, oh, I know he was Kingston on another channel, but I don't know what it was. And I'm like, really? Well, as a lot of you know, I've only been here a year. And when I saw him, I guess on Serenity's channel, unless it was, I know he had a second mommy before Erica. We'll get to that in a minute. But maybe it was her channel, or it could have been Serenity's channel before I knew who she was, before I knew who anyone was. I just know that I saw him. His name was Kingston. And I was like, that right there is my ultimate dream baby. And I never got him out of my head. I always had in the back of my head, this baby. I never, like, looked to, like, stalk him and follow him like you might do if you thought that baby was obtainable, like to see, oh, if that mom ever lets that baby go, I want to know. It wasn't even a thought. It was just that's my dream baby, but that's never going to happen. I never, ever, ever would have thought. So I didn't, like, go on to really, follow. I did then, which that gets me to, so I'm not sure who his second mommy was, but I know, again, that he was with Miss Serenity. She was his first mommy, and he was with her for quite a while. Then he went to a second mommy, and then he went to Erica, who her channel is Erica Jones, and that's where, I then saw him again, and for a few months prior to this, I caught, many of her videos. So, I did then watch him on there, because obviously, he's a baby that I adore, but I stopped because I like Erica and her channel. So I wasn't really stalking the baby because I, again, never thought it was going to be possible. Just was watching, because I like to see him and I enjoyed her videos. And then very quickly everything happened and he went over to Annie, and then very quickly from there everything all fell into place. He basically made a pit stop over by Annie, and here he is. So I thought that was funny. And of course, probably somebody else might have noticed and remembered, but you all know what a harebrain and ditz I am about things. Like, I seriously felt like so stupid when I realized that he had been on Serenity's channel for so long. Erica, I knew, but that's recent and I was here. But when he was with her, because that was just recent, but when he was with Miss Serenity, I didn't even exist in the community. If that all makes sense to you, I don't know. So now I see why there was, comments and stuff that, people have been following this baby, not only with Erica, but, obviously from the previous mommy. So anyway, I don't know if he had any other names in between. Aside from Kingston and Gabriel, but I'll find out. That information will come to me. I'll find out who his second mommy was and what name he had. But anyway, so this little prince is well-traveled, right? You are well-traveled and you are now home. He is, yes, it's a taboo. Of course, we all know to say the FB. But all I can tell y'all is I am so beyond happy. I am so loving him, drawn to him. I always was very drawn to him. He's very special, in my opinion, and I am absolutely, of course, certainly no expert on silicone babies by any means. I've only seen a couple. But, from what I see on, just watching other people's channels and, pictures and things of that nature, he's just exceptionally, painted and rooted, and just I can't explain it, just him on a whole. It's like, sometimes artists, they just really nail it, and a certain baby, you're like, wow. And now look, I may be a little biased because he's my son, but I look at him and I'm like, wow, wow, wow. So like I said, there's a very deep connection. There was and is an instant connection. His hair is not brushed or done in any way, by the way, ladies. But anyways, like I said, there's just such a connection with him that, you know, I'm just hard pressed to think that he'd ever go anywhere. I am definitely, I can tell you, as I'm downsizing my reborn collection, because I definitely prefer to focus on not so many babies, and the babies that I have here be able to, you know, get clothes for, make videos with, spend time with. I am not at the point in my collecting, and whether I will or won't be in the future, I have no idea, because things, you know, change as you go along. But I am at the point where I am not really a display person, and part of that is space. You know, I don't really have the proper space to display babies propped out, you know, propped and dressed and just displayed. Maybe in the future that's something that I will do, but right now I wish to be very interactive with the babies that I have, so I was so overwhelmed. I was trying to keep up as the seasons changed with every single baby. Like, do they have a wardrobe and this and that? And it was becoming a chore and overwhelming. So although I am and am continuing to let go of some babies that are really awesome, that I really love, that I truly have bonds with, to me, it's, you know, I feel better. I feel like things are more, you know, under control. My little Russian Tink Jameson goes home very, very soon, so you should see it, provided my back that I can continue to make videos, you will see him to say goodbye before he goes home. That same mommy that's adopting him will be adopting my Owen next, so he'll go home shortly after Jameson. And my little Yushi found a mommy very recently, and I love her. She's a sweetheart. I am very happy that she's so excited and going to really treasure and enjoy him. Like, he is her dream baby, and so it makes it easier, because I was really having a hard time with that, and I was like procrastinating listing him. Like, I really did not want to let him go, but knew I had to give somewhere. And I'm so glad that, you know, he's going to the right mommy. So, you know, I'm so appreciative of that. So he'll be going, he's on a short layaway too, but he'll be going home pretty soon too. And I totally lost my train of thought. Okay, baby's going home. All right. Dang. Yeah. This pain has just got me. Well, I'm like that anyway, but we'll go back to appreciating Keaton Andrew over here. So he is just again, he is so special to me. And you know, downsizing in my collection a bit, I feel that it's going to also give me the proper time to enjoy having the silicone baby of my dreams, having this precious little boy, you know, to do the things that I would like to do, to appreciate him the way that I would like to appreciate him. Because after all, you know, we go through all this to get them here. You want to enjoy them the way that you had dreamed. You know, so that's definitely going to give me extra time with little Keaton. So I am very happy about that too. I feel that that's just right for me and for where I'm at in my collecting. Oh, and I think I was going to say, you know, I'm definitely a one silicone, like, woman here for, you know, I love having the different reborns, although I need to, you know, keep that, you know, under control. You know, as far as a silicone, one is what I, you know, want to have that one main baby that I focus on in that way. And he is it. He checks off all my boxes. You know, there is absolutely nothing that I would change. Absolutely nothing that I want more. Nothing, nada. So that's exciting, right? You know, and you feel like, you know, content with that, you know, part of your collection, and that you've found a baby that, you know, checks your boxes, every single one. So tell me about your dream babies, what boxes you would check off, and I'll get into that. This video is getting long. I'll get into that in another video. We'll talk about baby Keaton, and I keep blocking the light. I'm so sorry. We'll talk about baby Keaton and all the boxes that he checks off for me, what they are, you know, what my boxes are. And, yeah, so that's about it. Before this gets beyond long, like my videos already are, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video and that you get invites to my live streams. I will keep you all updated on what's going to happen if I get a surgery date on the 29th. I hope to be able to make another video before the 29th. I hope I have it in me to get, you know, little Jameson up here to say goodbye, but, you know, he will definitely be going home. I gotta start getting him packed up because it takes me time to do things, you know, and I, you know, of course want to wrap everything up so that his mommy has a box opening. I'll probably do, Yushi maybe at the same time so that he's done, because he could possibly be going home, depending on how his layaway goes, like, while I'm in recovery for surgery, you know, so I want to have him packed up, labeled, so that if that's the case, my husband can take him down to the post office and, you know, get him shipped out. And really, same with, I mean, I could literally go down any day. This is the point that I'm at, so I definitely want to have the babies prepared to go home sooner than later. And my little Tink Pipier also has a new mommy, and she will be going home. So I actually have 3 babies to get packed up. And to any of you that have sent babies home, and you all know that takes a little bit, you know, to get that done. So anyway, all right, ladies and gents, thank you so much for joining me this evening. And until next time, God bless.